We don't need no reason why. All right, let's get started, everybody. Hope you're all great on this Tuesday night. It's the 5th of September. I cannot believe that. This year has absolutely flown and Christmas is going to be upon us before we know it. But we've got lots of excitement going on. We're going to touch on a bit of that tonight, but I want to welcome you all. My name is Michelle. I've been with the Juice Plus company now for almost 15 months. It has completely changed our lives, my life and my family's, but I'll tell you a bit more about that a bit later. But I want to again welcome you all here. Our Own Your Life event is really just about that. We don't want to be a slave to our jobs, slave to our mortgages and debts anymore. We all want to be having more fun in life and also have all the things that we've been dreaming of other than just working and taking care of everybody else. We get to do this with some of our best friends, which is something that I also really love about this. But we are going to keep it real. We're going to tell you our real stories and really just share what it is that we've been up to and see if it could also be a fit for you as well. But first I'm going to find the lovely Stacey, because Stacey is going to tell you all about our Juicy products and our Juicy program. Thanks, Stace.
Hi everyone, thanks so much for jumping on tonight. My name's Stacey and I have been with the Juice Plus company for almost a year, and this business has definitely changed mine and my family's life and what we can look forward to in the future, which is really exciting. But one of the things that changed my life before this business was absolutely our Juicy products. I have been a customer of Juice Plus for about nearly 18 months now, and it's my total love of these products that inspires me every day to do what I do, and also too was one of the things that really inspired me to join this business. So I'm really excited to share them with you. One of the things I normally start off with is that we do always know someone in our lives that's suffering from something, and it's not a sexy topic or even sometimes a pleasant topic, but it is the truth. We all know someone that suffered from cancer or heart disease, arthritis, diabetes, skin conditions, depression, anxiety, behavioural problems in children, digestive issues. These are things that plague people everywhere. Your next door neighbour, maybe even yourself, have suffered from some of these things. And it really just goes to show as a society how sick we've become, and also too sometimes I think how we're just so used to not feeling well. We're used to being sick and we're not used to feeling a life full of vitality anymore. I know myself, before I came across these products, I had adrenal fatigue. I was a tired mum. I've got 2 girls aged 6 and 8 who I adore, but keeping up with them was just exhausting, as most mums would know. A terrible brain fog, a lot of inflammation in my bodies, and aches and pains that I didn't think a person of my age should be having all the time, hormonal issues and digestive issues, just to name a few. And these are things that most people would suffer from and most people would feel on a daily basis. So my aches and pains aren't, a radical health story, but it just goes to show that these products can help everybody and everyday people, because they've definitely helped me. I no longer need to have an afternoon nana nap. I don't need to be fueled by caffeinated soft drinks anymore, which was definitely what I was doing. My mental clarity's improved. My digestion's improved. I don't need to spend hundreds of dollars at chiropractors getting myself realigned, because all that inflammation in my body has really gone away. I used to get a lot of anxiety as well. I had postnatal anxiety, and one of the best things I've found is definitely a calmness that's come over me. And it just goes to show, when you're really filling your body full of good nutrition, how well your body does look after you when you look after it. So what is Juice Plus? So I'm going to start showing you our products. These are our capsules, and these are our fruit, veggies and berry capsules, and they're over 30 different fruits, veggies and berries, grown on proprietary farms using organic farm principles. So the integrity of the product is really maintained from farm to capsule. They're picked at vine ripeness, and the whole product, so the whole fruit or vegetable, is used in in what comes into the capsules, which means that, like the skin and everything, so it means that all those beautiful enzymes that's in the entirety of the fruits and vegetables is getting into these products and getting into your body. They're all wrapped up into a vegan capsule, which means that they're really readily absorbed into the bloodstream, unlike a lot of other synthetic vitamins and supplements that you may have seen or taken on the market before. I know myself, when I took a lot of multivitamins and that sort of thing in the past, you'd get like that, we call it fluoro-disco-y, and it really just means that your digestive system and your body isn't recognizing some of the properties that are in those things, as opposed to whole food, which your body does recognize, and that's why these are so readily absorbed into our system. You can see that you really get that rainbow of colour through and across all of the different varieties of fruits, veggies and berries in these. So you're getting that variety of colour and fruits and veggies in your body dailies to give it that opportunity to really thrive. We all know that fruits and veggies work to decrease inflammation in our bodies and increase immunity. So when I saw that these products had a food label and not like a label full of things that I didn't understand and a bunch of numbers and words that I didn't know what they were, that it really struck me as a way to bridge that nutrition gap, as well as help me with some of the health problems and that myself and my family was having. So, you know, who would really say hand on heart that you eat the minimum of 2 and 5 serves of fruits and veggies every day? Well, the reality is most of us don't. I know that even though I've prided myself on living a healthy lifestyle, I've prided myself on trying to instill good food cultures in my children, I knew that we just weren't getting that every day because it's hard. We lead busy lives, especially once you have children that go to school. They're, you know, bombarded with canteen food and things like that. So, you know, we can do our best and we can absolutely try to lead a healthy life, but the reality is that most of us don't. The pick-a-packet lifestyle and the convenience food that we're constantly thrown at us, and the quality of the produce that we get these days isn't like it used to be, and finding true organic food can be really difficult. So taking Juice Plus every day, I knew it was really a good opportunity for me to bridge that nutrition gap for myself and my family and improve our health. It's also backed up by science. We have over 35 peer-reviewed gold standard studies on our products, which is absolutely unheard of in the supplement industry. And anyone can take Juice Plus. So pregnant women, breastfeeding women, children, anyone can take these products. Which brings me to our chewables, because they do call us the company with heart, and that's because we give our kids nutrition away for free, which was something that really struck me and I loved about it when we came across these products. So these are our chewables. So our fruits and veggies come in a chewable form. There's over 17 fruits and veggies in there. And it's just a really great way for kids to get the nutrition into them, and also big kids that can't swallow capsules, they're able to take them as well. There's no preservatives. They're artificial sugar and additive free, which was really important to me when I was trying to find nutrition for my children. So many options on the market out there don't have that, and they're full of sugar and, you know, might have, you know, be Disney princesses on the front, but that doesn't mean that it's going to be good for your kids. We have a child health study that has over 1 million children in it. And the results coming out of that is we've got kids with fussy palates are now eating better, they're pooping better, they're sleeping better, they're improved concentration. Children with skin disorders are having relief from that. I know for myself, the best improvement we've seen in our family is definitely in my children's immunity. My kids were reflux babies. They've been sick on and off basically since the day that they were born. My oldest used to get tonsillitis. My youngest used to get croup. And I can honestly say in the last 12 months, we haven't been to the doctor. They definitely still get the odd sniffle here and there, but their recovery from that is amazing. Something that would normally have us out for a month with us having to take time off work and then being off school just doesn't happen anymore. My oldest daughter also is on the ASD spectrum, and her mental clarity since she's been on these has really improved. And she knows that if we have a weekend where we're out and eating crappy food, which, you know, does happen, that's life, she'll reach for her chewies now and say, Mum, I need to have them because I need to eat some healthy food. And having those food cultures in your children is just something that most people strive for and just never feel that they can actually achieve. So as well as our micronutrition, we have our macronutrition powders. So these are our whole food powders, and what they are is over 25 different plants and superfoods in a raw plant-based vegan powder. So they're totally family safe. Again, pregnant women, breastfeeding women and children can have these. They've got things in them that you probably would never get into your family. So broccoli sprouts, alfalfa sprouts, yucca powder, mushroom powder, spirulina, and niacin, which is a natural antidepressant. So I know for me, if I've had a crappy morning trying to get the kids ready for school, having one of those certainly does lift my mood. They're great as an option. They're not a meal replacement shake, and we definitely don't advise people to stop eating real food, but it is a great option when you may reach for something that isn't healthy, so a snack. Definitely it is a completely nutritious meal on the run, so breakfast. We use it as a smoothie booster at home, or if I've got to go out for the day, I'll grab one, chuck it in my bag, and you can mix it up with some water or another fluid source like coconut milk or almond milk or something like that if I know I'm not going to be at home and may go for something that isn't that good for me. The best results we've had is with my youngest daughter who doesn't eat breakfast. She will have one of these or even half of one of these, and I know there's more in this than in some nutritionally devoid breakfast food that you can get from the supermarket, or the liquor Vegemite off her piece of toast that she would otherwise have. So that is our whole food powders. And we also too have coming out this month, which is so super exciting, is our plant-based omegas. And this is something that we just don't have on the market at the moment. It's a revolutionary product that I just cannot wait to get into my family's life. What they are is, like I said, it's a plant-based omega. We've cut out the middleman. There is no fish. And we've gone straight to the algae to source our omega-3s. But we've also press down a bunch of seeds as well. So you're getting a whole spectrum of omegas in these. There is 3, 5, 6, 7, and 9. And again, they're in a vegan capsule. So they're really readily absorbed into the bloodstream and safe for everybody to take. And with, sustainability on everybody's mind at the moment, fish farming and mercury in fish these days, this is a really sustainable way for us to be able to get these omegas into us, and that is so good for our brain function and healthy fats and everything without risking parts of our environment, which I know is really top of mind for a lot of people. Lastly, we have our Juicy Body Transformation Program. And what that is just a perfect complement to all of these plant-based products, because it is a whole food program based on eating real food. Unlike a lot of other programs out there, we want people to eat food. We want people to enjoy food. We've got a whole community of people on Facebook and a whole suite of guides and recipes and detoxes and cleanse and chocolate cakes and family friendly recipes that are all utilizing the value and the wisdom of whole food and getting people back to really just enjoying food. We don't like to count calories. We don't like to deprive ourselves, but what we do like is to encourage good food cultures in people's homes and to, really encourage people to live a life of vitality rather than not. So if you are not on our products at the moment or on our program and it's something that resonates with you, then definitely reach out to the person that gave you this link or invited you along here tonight, because we'd love to see you on our Juicy program really soon. But I get to introduce a lovely lady called Brooke to you now, and Brooke has just decided to join us on our healthy mission and has joined our business. So she's going to be having a chat to you and launching her business tonight, which is really exciting. So over to you, Brooke.
Thank you, Stacey. Sorry, my daughter's just walked in the room. So this is Bonnie. Hello. Look, thank you very much. It's lovely to meet you all. I haven't met all of you yet. So basically I'm just going to talk to you quickly about why I joined the business and a bit about my story. Sorry, Bonnie. So basically I live over in Port Hedland in a remote mining town, and I live here with my partner Simon and my 2 kiddies. I've been a stay-at-home mum now for about 5.5 months. Years. And I've sort of wanted to start to get back to work. The kids are getting older now. I thought, it's becoming that time. But however, due to my circumstances, it's limited. I've got kids to look after, and I've got a husband who works, 2 jobs, and I don't have any family here to help me with the kids. Daycare also is really, really expensive, so my options are quite limited with what I can do for work. So when I saw on Facebook an ad that was advertising this business, I went, oh, that sounds pretty good, because it was a work from home, very flexible, completely up to me what I wanted. It was, structured around my life and the potential for a really good income. So I thought, oh, that sounds pretty good. So I inquired about it, and then Stacey, bless you, you rang me and explained the business to me. And then once I worked out what the product was, Juice Plus, I was so impressed by it, and I thought, this is me. It ticks all my boxes. It's healthy. The business side of it as well. Loved every part of it. So I thought I'd be mad not to join up. Also, I just thought it's exciting for me going back into the workforce after being a stay-at-home mum for so long. It is a bit daunting, and you don't really have that confidence either. But working with you girls has been a dream. You're like family, friends. There's no stress, no pressure. You've just been great, and so thank you for that. You've really introduced me back into the workforce really, really well. But also, I like the fact that I've started to help people, and this is something that surprised me. Since starting, I've really helped people through, their health problems, or whether they need to start their own online business or generate an income, or even just some extra cash. It's just something that I get to now help people with, which I really like. That's a great feeling now that I didn't expect, actually, to be honest. But also, there's sort of, there's no boss. It's completely on your terms, and you can put into it what you want, and you can put into it as little as you want or as much as you want. There's no one sort of saying, well, this is what you've got to work and this is what you're going to get each week. You dictate your income. You can put in whatever you want to receive whatever you want. And I really like that. That's really good for me, I think, because I'd love to start giving a little bit back to my family. My partner Simon's worked so hard for us over the last few years, and I think if I can now start contributing, that would be fabulous. And this is a way to do it, and I'm so grateful that this opportunity has come my way, because it is based around my family, and I'm now earning an income, and I'm spending half the time on Facebook, and I love it. So yeah, it's just been a really godsend that's come into my world, and thank you so much. And honestly, it's been a solution to my problem of finding work, and I've found it. So yeah, that's me in a nutshell, guys. So thank you so much for listening. Love it. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Brooke. That was absolutely awesome. You did amazing, and I'm so excited to see what this can be for you and your family. It's definitely a life changer and a game changer, isn't it, for us mamas? So I'm going to talk to you about our awesome business opportunity now. And I know that when I first joined this business, I was really skeptical. I doubted my ability to have success in this business also, because I've always told myself, I'm not a business-minded person. I'm not a sales type of person. I also thought that I'd need a lot of time to do this, that to be an expert, or that you need to know a lot of people, but it's certainly not the case. I also thought I'd have to be one of those crazy salespeople doing party plan on the weekends and nights and just running around trying to sign up all of my friends, but it is not like that at all, which is really exciting. But we do have a couple of misconceptions in our business. First up, I'm going to find Mel. Mel is going to share with you how traditional business compares to our opportunities. I'll just find you there now. Where are you? Hang on. Hang on 2 seconds.
Hello, everybody.
Hang on. There you are. Thanks.
There I am. Hi. Welcome, everyone. That was an awesome intro to your business, Brooke. Welcome. And just in addition to that, I've got a list of reasons why I love doing this business, but some of the main points are the fact that my husband's job makes us move every 3 years or so. So stopping and starting a job is just such a pain in the you-know-what that I don't want to be doing that every few years. A job, a business, I run another business. I don't want to be stopping and starting that every 3 years. So this fits perfectly. I can continue it. There's no ebbs and flows. It can just be as smooth as, no matter what's going on, where we're moving to, where we are in the country at any time. So that is awesome. And the fact that I pick and choose the hours that I work. So today, for instance, I went to the gym this morning and decided I'd stay for an extra class just because I could. And then I came home and did some hours work. So having that flexibility of choosing kind of how you want to make it work for you is just amazing. But now I better chat to you about one of the misconceptions in our business, and that is this business a pyramid scheme? It's probably the biggest question that always gets thrown out there. And, to be honest, the job you're working now, or the most recent job you've had, has there been somebody at the top of that business, a CEO, a board of directors, some bigwig who earns the most money out of everybody in that business? I'm pretty sure most of you would be nodding. I've worked for a not-for-profit organisation in the past, and it still works the same way. There are still people up the top of the chain making all the big bucks, and then it kind of filters its way down to the bottom, where you actually get all the hard workers right on the bottom level who are actually getting paid the least amount of money. That, my friends, is what I would see as a pyramid scheme. Not so much what we do. So up here, you have traditional business with your CEO guy at the top, or somebody really important who runs the business or owns the business or whatever. And then you have a set amount of jobs right down at the bottom, which is basically where most of us start in a job. Okay, depending on your qualifications and your experience and all that kind of jazz, you might come in at different avenues along the way. But generally, most of us kind of come in at the bottom and we want to work our way up. So there's always jobs to work to or aspire to up the chain, but they get less and less the further we go up, which makes them harder to get, which means the competition is a lot harder. And usually you're fighting against people that you even know and like to get those jobs, which might even mean that you or someone else is pushed out to find a job somewhere else. But I can guarantee you as well that you're never going to get up to this spot and earn the same amount as that guy up the top. Never. It's not going to happen. He's going to keep all those bickies for himself. So that is what a traditional business looks like, and that's where I'm pretty sure all of us have come from in the past. However, in the Juice Plus business, and this is a mighty big board, like traditional business, we all start down the bottom. But there's unlimited jobs. Everybody can come in at no matter what qualification, what profession you currently do. You can be a stay-at-home mum, you can be a gardener, you can be a cleaner, or you can be a top-notch corporate professional. Doesn't really matter. We all come in at this spot down here on the same spot. Endless amounts of opportunities, and we all have the chance to work our way up the top. So we start down here as a virtual franchisee. We work our way up to the top to National Marketing Director. So that's the top-notch position in this business that we all can get to. So these amount of positions along the rungs as we go up do not change. It's all the same amount from the bottom right to the top. Okay? So they're endless, they're numerous. However many people we can get in there, that's the aim of the game. And everybody who's getting to the top is not fighting over each other, is not pushing each other out of the way to get up there to earn the big bucks. We're all actually helping each other up the way, which is what I think is amazing. So we all kind of help each other and kind of link arms and hold hands, or however you want to put it, to help each other get to where they want to be. You don't have to get up here. You can kind of be anywhere along the way that you want to be, depending on what kind of income you'd like to earn. You set the rules, you set the boundaries. So if you want to aim for the top, by all means you can. You can get here, not like up in this job where you'll never get to that top position. But wherever you're comfortable, wherever you want to be, that's where you can be. So that's it from me. That's that misconception bombed. Sorry,
Thanks.
Michelle.
That's right. Thanks heaps, Mel. I'm going to hand it over to Danny now, and Danny's going to show you a little bit more about how our business works.
Hi everyone, how are you? Just a little bit about me. I'm a mum of 3 little ones, a 5, 4 and 1-year-old. I started my business 12 months ago, just after I had Matilda, and I had left my corporate job, decided I was going to be a stay-at-home mum. So I wasn't really looking for anything, but this came along and it was definitely something that really interested me. 1, health-wise, and 2, it was something I could still do around the family and the children and support my family financially, because that was something I was worried about, you know, dropping from 1 wage or 2 wages down to 1. So this was something that I could do around the kids. So something I would love to show you all is how your business can grow. So there are 3 types of people that come into our business. Sorry, I'm at a different location chart, so I hope you can see the board. There are 3 types of people that come into a business. So I'll just show you. So when this was me, or it can be you. And now we have person A. Oops, weren't right person. We have person A, and you know, they come into your business because they want to you know, get the product cheaper or for free. They share it with a couple of people, and you know, they get their commission back, and it basically pays for their product. So now we have person B. Now, person B comes into your business, that, you know, they want to contribute to the family expenses. So they want to earn around, you know, $300 to $500 a month to pay for, you know, maybe the groceries, the bills, or contribute, you know, to the mortgage. And then we have person C. Now, person C who comes into your business, they really want this opportunity, you know, to be their plan A. So it may start out as their plan B, as a side business, but turns into their plan A. And the thing is, in this business, usually when person A starts, you know, receiving money into their bank account, well, you know, they can easily become person B. And they share the opportunity, you know, with a few more people who want to, you know, improve their health, look good, feel good, or, you know, who may have health issues. And this business is really all about, you know, truly sharing and recommending what we have. Then what quite often happens is person B becomes person C. And because if I think about, you know, one of the first people I shared the business with, I shared the business with Leah. So Leah was, you know, sitting around, you know, person B. And then she shared it with Maria. And then, you know, and then they started sharing, and the business then quite quickly grew, and she shared it with Kelly. Sorry, I hope you can see that. And so really, Leah, who was person B, has really now become person C. And, oh, sorry, I've lost my train of thought. So, you know, she was person B, but because her business grew quite quickly, she's now a person C who is growing her business and has made this now a plan A. So you may not have known a lot of people to start with, and I definitely didn't know a lot of people. Leah was the only person I knew when I started. But soon all these people become part of your team, and you work with them and closely with them, and you share the vision and you help them along the way to achieve their goals. So thank you very much, and I'll pass back to Michelle.
Thanks heaps, Danny. That was awesome. So I'm going to show you now how we get paid in our business, and we get paid in 3 different ways. So the first way that we get paid is through retail commission. And this is what we get when we join our customer to the Juicy Body Transformation Program. we connect the customers straight to the Juice Plus company. So what that means is that we don't have to hold any stock, we don't have to ship any stock. And this really is about recommending and sharing, because I like to compare it to when you go to your favorite restaurant, you get your meal, you take a photo, you post it on social media. You're basically sharing and recommending for that restaurant. The difference is we get paid to do that. The next way that we get paid is through residual income, and this is where we earn a percentage on the success of our team's businesses. And it's also been coined the term beach money, because ultimately you want to be on the beach or doing something that you love. Even while you're sleeping, you're still earning that residual income. And the third way that we get paid is through bonuses, and our company, they love to reward us with bonuses. We also get teacher bonuses, and we have a little rule in our team that when you earn a bonus, you need to spend at least some of it on yourself. And I know that so many people nowadays, not just parents, but lots of people really don't get to treat themselves enough with the cost of living and just the amount of debt that we can get ourselves into sometimes. So when I first started this business 15 months ago, my husband and I had been struggling financially for many, many years, and we had moved away from my husband's work 3.5 years ago to try and get ahead in our financial situation, in our lives. But to be honest, we were not getting ahead. We were still barely struggling to stay afloat. So when I came across this opportunity, I really thought, well, I've got absolutely nothing to lose and possibly everything to gain. And within this 15 months, we really have found ourselves again and been able to plan family holidays, and we've now moved back home to our family. So, and we really didn't see that on the horizon before this business. So it's given us so many hopes, and just being able to dream again, which a lot of people do lose along the way as well. And I believe that to be truly healthy, you need to be healthy financially as well, because financial stress causes stress in all areas of your life. I know this firsthand, in your relationships, in your family, and your overall health and well-being. So I want to encourage you to ask what if tonight. You know, you just don't know where your life could be in a month, in a year, or 5 years from now. But I can tell you that if nothing changes today, then nothing is going to change. The opportunities in our business really are limitless, especially with the way social media is these days. We've all learnt that there is a better way out there, and we get to be a part of this awesome community of like-minded people. We're all on the same mission, and we're all here to encourage and support each other, and we would love to have you along the journey with us. So if any of this resonates with you tonight, reach out to the person who invited you here and just get curious, get any of your questions answered, and hope to see you same time next week. Have an awesome night, and I want to thank you so much for joining us. I'm just going to unmute everybody, and congrats again to Brooke for launching her business tonight. Thanks, everyone.
Well done, Brooke.
Thanks, guys.
Did awesome,
Thanks,
Brooke.
Yeah.